Welcome to a very short market update regarding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin has been bottomed out. The chances are significant that we're going to see more strength across the markets right now on Bitcoin. 48k, while Ethereum is also doing really well. We're going to discuss that for a little bit in this small update, and later today, we're going to discuss why it's important to watch several different altcoin pairs and what information you can derive out of that one. But before that, do not forget to subscribe beneath, like the YouTube update, and also do not forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, where you can find the latest information on my channel and also on the updates of the cryptocurrency markets, as I'm posting that on a daily basis. When we're looking at Bitcoin at this stage, the chances that we have been bottoming out are significant. Bitcoin is closing or getting towards the crucial resistance zone around 50k, which is the final hurdle before a new all-time high. If 50k is going to break, we might be facing a new all-time high and also a new impulse wave, as that is the final hurdle. Why is that important? Well, we can see on the left that the 50k zone has been very important to break, as we have been seeing all those support bounces in that actual area. And in the previous run, we've also seen a rejection at 50k, through which we've had a corrective period, range bound construction before we actually started to break out, and then the actual crash took place. This actual crash caused a downwards move towards 42k. So I've stated on YouTube that once we would have lost the 49k support zone, then the chances that we were correcting towards the 43k zone are very significant, given the fact that that is the other side of the range. However, the swift move I was not expecting, but during that swift move we see this bias pressure and the wick happening at this stage, and also on the later one we can see that we've got this wick, assuming that there was bias pressure from that zone. So buyers have absorbed all the liquidity there and also all the sells from people, through which it's a strong sign of continuation to be taking place. Preferably, you don't really want to see the price coming back down towards that region once again if the trend is going to reverse. But as discussed earlier, 50k is the level that we have to break in order to get towards bullish momentum, given that that's the previous resistance. If you want to avoid a price action like we have been seeing in the left side on the range construction, you can see that we also had such a swift move to the downside, after which we retest previous resistance zone and reverse. So if we retest previous resistance zone and we reverse all the way towards the lows, the chances are very significant we're going to test lower levels. So once we get to 50k, you just want to have a very slight consolidative period before we start to break out overall, especially when the trend is going to reverse. So when we're looking at the lower time frame, I've also concluded something about this one. We've stated that the level around 47k was the actual breaker for continuation. And I was assuming that once we get towards that resistance range, we might be having some slight consolidative period. However, this slight consolidative period didn't really take place, and you overall don't want to have a very harsh or deep correction to be happening on the markets at this point. Especially given the fact that once the trend reverses and you break the previous lower high, you don't want to have 45k retest happening here, as that is obviously a sign of weakness. That was getting a chance of people getting back into the markets at this point on a great price level, and usually when the trend reversal is taking place, you don't really want to get people or give them the chance to get into the market. Similar to the entire run that we've witnessed here, the first real chance that we have been getting was when everybody was already happy with their entries and we got slammed towards 42k. So when you look at the price action on the left, a similar structure is happening here. Reversal, heavy move up, slight consolidation, and then we've got to the top, after which a reversal takes place. So over here we see the exact same correction, bounce up, slight consolidation, and another run, and then we've got the corrective move. So what is most likely going to happen with Bitcoin at this point? We do have this run up, we do have some consolidation. Most likely we get to 50k, and after that I'm assuming we might be seeing some consolidation as we are getting back into this range construction that we have been acting in previously. So that is a period that I'm going to look at for a potential corrective play if we do get anything like it, as the crucial area here right now has flipped from 42k towards the area around between 46 to 47k. That is essentially the level that we should be looking at for anything in support, but most likely the markets are going to break to the upside and giving us even more strength on the markets to be taking place. Ethereum is following Bitcoin at this point. IX has won yesterday. Later today I'll be making a video about the markets and the altcoins, how to derive information from the Bitcoin and Ethereum pairs. So before that, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel beneath, and also do not forget to like this YouTube page. I'll be back later today. Have a wonderful day.